Greetings to our audience. This is Taiwo's Academy. This is the academy where we come up with important topics that are very relevant to the society. As usual, this academy to survive, to continue to grow and improve in our services needs your support, needs your sponsorship. And you can always reach out to us on 080 61621399. This afternoon, we want to talk about class society and materialism. We want to talk about class society and materialism. When we talk about class society, we are talking about a society that is made up of different classes, that is made up of different categories of people, that is made up of different interest groups that are competing with one another. I repeat, a class society is a society that is made up of different groups, that is made up of different interest groups, that is made up of different individuals competing with one another. And when we talk about a class society, we are also talking about class struggles and conflicts. We are talking about what? Class struggles and what? Conflicts. In other words, the different interest groups in any society, the different individuals in any society, in the process of pursuing their interests, in the process of pursuing their personal interests, usually what? Engage in what? Struggles among themselves. Usually engage in what? Conflicts. And we have different categories or areas of class struggles and conflicts. In the family, the struggle exists among the husband, the wife, and the children. There is what? Struggle among these three. And they are the classes in the family we are talking about. In workplaces, where we have different workers coming together to carry out one economic activity or the other, we also have class struggle and conflict. In the schools, for example, there is a class conflict. There are classes. Who are the classes in the school system? We have the school owners and the teachers and other what? Non-teaching staff. These are the three classes in the school system: the school owners, the teachers, and the non-teaching staff. These are the three levels of classes in the school system that struggle with one another. The reason for the struggle is that what? They don't have common objective. They have different objectives they want to achieve. The way the school owner is thinking is different from the way the teachers are thinking. It's also different from the way the non-teaching staff are thinking. And because of this difference in thinking, it brings about struggles and what? Conflicts. In companies, we also have classes: the employers and the what? Employees. They have different interests. That is another reason for the what? The struggle and conflict. In religious organizations, where we have religious leaders like pastors, imams, and the congregation, there is also a class struggle. In religious organizations, we have the religious leaders. Under the religious leaders, we also have some staff. Before we now talk about the congregation, these staff are closer. They are the intermediary between the religious leader and the what? Congregation. These three levels of classes also have what? Different interests. That is a class struggle. There is a conflict. Among nations and states, we also have class struggles. Countries, nations all over the world compete with one what another because they have different interests to achieve as far as international relations are concerned. Therefore, we also have what international class struggles among nations and states. The question you are going to ask, the question begging for answers, why these struggles? Why these conflicts? Why these struggles? Why this conflict? The reason for the struggles, the reason for the conflicts among classes in the society is nothing but the what? The material aspect of the society, which is known as materialism. Materialism is the very reason why we have struggles and conflicts in the society, why we have struggles and conflicts among people in different parts of the society. We have explained those areas in which we have class struggles and conflicts. In the family, there are struggles and conflicts. In schools, there are struggles and conflicts. In religious organizations, there are conflicts and what? Struggles. In companies, there are struggles and conflicts among people. Therefore, the reason for these struggles and conflicts is because of differences in what? Interests among different individuals. And this difference in interest is derived from the material aspect of the society. The material aspect of the society is the very reason why people struggle among themselves. Is the reason why people conflict with each other. What are these aspects of materialism? When we say materialism, we are talking about the values. We are talking about the resources, which are very important for human survival. Materialism are the what? The resources in the society, the materials in the society, the wealth of the society, which are very important for your survival and my survival. This materialism, this material aspect of the society can broadly be categorized into three. We have the money aspect of it. Money is the chief material aspect of the society. I repeat, money is the chief material aspect of the society. We are in a what? Society that everything is monetized. Everything is what? Put on the standard of what? Currencies. You buy, you sell using what? Currency. We have different countries, different nations with their different currencies. Therefore, the society is in constant conflict. The society is in constant what? Conflict because of what? Money. Because of money. In the family, struggles between husband and wife. Conflict between husband and wife is based on money, is based on finance. Therefore, money is the material aspect of the society that is causing the conflict and struggles among different individuals in different aspects of the society. Not only money, we also have technologies. Technologies are the inventions. They are the what? Inventions created out of human ingenuity. Technologies are products of human thinking. I repeat, technologies are product of what? Human thinking. And examples of technologies, we have them as weapons. Weapons are mostly used to fight wars. We also have computers. Computers are used in every aspect of the society of today. We also have cars. Cars is also part of what? Technology. Aeroplanes, ships, to mention just a few. These are technologies that are invented, that are created out of man ingenuity. They are also part of the reasons for the struggles and conflict among individuals in a society. We also have the other aspect of materialism, which is natural and human resources. The natural and human resources are also part of the reason for the struggles and conflict among individuals in different parts of the society. The natural resources are the resources that are naturally endowed to every society. We have them as gold, diamond, crude oil, and so on and so forth. These natural resources are present and abundant in some societies more than the others. And that is the reason for the struggles and conflicts, especially among nations, among countries. Countries want to exploit other resources from other states, from other nations, and the struggles and the conflicts and the wars. We also have human resources. Human resources in terms of human capital development. The skills, the technology that some human beings have that made them enjoy monopoly in the production and creation of certain things. Human beings are part of the materials aspect of the society, especially when we talk about the human capital development. The human capital development simply talk about the individuals, the people that are technologically advanced to produce and invent things for the for the for the need of the society, for the need of the people in the society. All of these materials, all of these materials are the very reasons why we have conflicts and struggles among individuals in the society. All of these materials, I repeat, money, technologies, human and material resources, which are the material aspect of the society, are the reasons for the struggles and conflicts among families, among people in the workplaces, among nations and states. Nations and states fight war among themselves because of competition for resources. Because of competition for resources. The question begging for answer is this endless desire for material aspect of the society, this endless and selfish desire for the material aspect of the society must be controlled. Must be controlled to guide against the extermination and the end of human race. The solution to this endless lust, the solution to this endless desire for this material aspect of the society is to ensure, according to Karl Marx, a communist society. A communist society whereby we have no classes competing with each other, whereby government is going to be in charge of distribution and allocation of resources to everyone. A situation whereby technology will be used for the benefit of human race. A situation whereby communism, under the control of the states or the government, will ensure that all of these materials will be used for the survival of the human beings all over the world. That is the kind of prescription, that is the kind of solution as suggested and recommended by Karl Marx. This solution, whether we work or not, is left to you and I. But to guide against the extermination and end the human race. There is a very important need for you and I, for nations, for global leaders to control their lust, to control their endless desire for these material resources. It is only when this is done, it is only when this lust and desire for these endless resources, for these endless material things of life is taken care of, that human society can know peace, and wars, crisis will not exist again, and everybody in different part of the society, in different part of the world, live a good, peaceful, and war-free life. This is how far we can go on this important topic, which is very important for the global community, which is very important for the global leaders, especially the leaders that enjoy supremacy over other nations, especially those leaders that are very, very powerful due to their military might, economic strength. To take note of this for the human society to survive. Thank you. Have a lovely day.